I'm going to go ahead and bring up Wolfgang Bergmann, and he is our next speaker. Let's see if the timer starts. He's going to be talking about the KISS NFT, how a world-renowned museum brought a masterpiece to life digitally. So we're super excited for his presentation. I'm going to give him the stage, and then I'll be back up to ask a few questions. Let's do it. So you've got a timer down there, 11 minutes. So if you want to get started, and if we need to go longer, just let me know.
Yeah. So hello to everybody. My name is Wolfgang Bergmann. I'm the CFO, the General Manager of the Belvedere Museum. And we are one of the first museums worldwide entering the metaverse and dropping our own NFT. And I have a brief video for you to start.
For the first time in the history of art, the world-famous masterpiece, The Kiss by Gustav Klimt, is joining the metaverse NFT space, and a part of it could be yours. Belvedere Museum and Art.Q are presenting the new era of art collection, turning Gustav Klimt's masterpiece into non-fungible tokens known as NFTs. The KISS NFT drop on Valentine's Day 2022 is your chance to own a limited edition piece of the digitalized masterpiece and become part of the metaverse history. Using state-of-the-art technology, Belvedere Museum and Art.Q converted perfect digital editions of Gustav Klimt's world-famous masterpiece, bringing out details invisible to the naked eye in each individual NFT. The digital artwork is broken down into 10,000 tiles, each having its distinctive coordinates and dedicated numbers. The tiles will be minted one by one, and each unique piece be randomly assigned as exclusive NFTs. Every token is imprinted with the number and will provide a digitalized certificate, which highlights the owned piece of the digitalized Klimt masterpiece. As a gesture of love, or to simply add a personal touch, buyers can add a dedication to the NFT and have the possibility to eternalize their KISS NFT forever.
Yes, you can imagine when a museum, an old institution, enters the NFT world, it's very exciting to cooperate with startups, and we are a public-controlled institution. You can imagine which big step is that for us. The Belvedere Museum is one of the leading art museums worldwide, houses the world's largest collection of Gustav Klimt, including the fantastic Kiss, shown in a 300-year-old Baroque place with this icon of love, the Kiss. We believe that creating pure copies, some museums started like that, won't open a big market. Therefore, we developed our project around the concept of fragmentation. What makes it unique is that each fragment is essentially one of a kind. Furthermore, we created an additional emotional benefit by adding an option for a dedication of love. We are convinced that NFTs need to be approached creatively and playfully to be successful. The parts are randomly assigned, so you can't choose which part you have. And I can tell you that the lips are not minted so far, so maybe connect your wallet and purchase the lips. The KISS NFT is so far the most successful project of an art museum worldwide. Why are we doing this? We aim to be a museum that matters, and so we have to connect the past with the present and the future. That is also an educational task. And I will to highlight this because we are a public institution and the money we earn is for the institution and for our educational task. On that journey, we don't view NFTs in isolation, but we are looking for the role we should play in the metaverse and in the gaming world. But in fact, nobody knows so far what a museum in the metaverse can or will be. But I'm convinced it's not only the copy of the museum in Vienna. It has to be a new aspect on that. And we are looking for partners and companies helping us and going with us on that way. What we learned so far, here again, the success we had so far, 10,000 tiles, we sold so far 2,500 and earned 4.4 million euros. What we realized that a lot of people were interested in the NFT who didn't know what an NFT is 2 days before. And they had a lot of problems, a lot of technical problems to enter. And so we are convinced that we need a much easier access to buy NFTs for people who are not used to. Also that it's very complicated for companies to hold an NFT with an 4i principle. And I think there is a big market we can enter. And what we realized that we had a big public reaction in Austria and in the German tongue countries, but we didn't reach the US and we didn't reach the Asian market. Now we are preparing our next campaign for the next Valentine's Day. And we are thinking in the future of metaverse. And therefore, we are looking for strategic partnerships. One thing I want to highlight is a recent buzzword associated with NFTs is utility. I think this is the wrong direction for collectibles. To highlight utility means not to believe in the value of the NFT itself. I'll give you an example from the physical world. The blue Mauritius, the famous stamp, doesn't have any utility except the pleasure of owning it. And I think that we have to highlight when we work with collectibles and with artwork. What I prefer is another buzzword. It's phygital, that means physical and digital, because a lot of projects, of digital projects, are looking for representation in the physical world. In our way is the other way around, because the museum is starting from the physical world, and we connect a physical artwork with the digital NFT. The old-fashioned museum and the young digital movement, we can learn from each other a lot. And I want to invite you, let's take the next steps together. Thank you very much.